Hey, Everpony. It is I, the Burning Donut, and I have the power of God and anime on my... Oh, what? Look at this. I'm actually doing a recorded video, an actually somewhat produced and recorded video. How about that? So, why am I doing this? It's interesting. I'm basically seeing that the entire world is starting to wake up and realize that everything has kind of gone to shit. The economy is shit, the jobs are shit, the market is shit. Speaking of which, I have a link to my Ko-Fi down in the description if anyone wants to give a donation, or literally anything helps. I am too small to be monetized at the moment. Part of the reason I'm not really caring about cussing right now is because what's YouTube gonna fucking do? Take away my 15 views? Oh no. I am the Burning Donut. I am a content creator. I am a streamer, a furry artist, an amateur Vtuber. I've been seeing more and more people talking about, the job market sucks, the economy sucks, everything sucks right now, and it does. And a lot of people are trying to blame, the baby boomers did it. The baby boomers are trying to blame the millennials. The millennials are trying to say it was Gen Z or Gen X, and it's all I don't know. The fact of the matter is, I don't even know what class I'm in. I've been trying to figure out what my classification is. I seem to be either Gen Z or Gen X, depending on who you talk to and at what point. The definition is incredibly vague, and I can't really, figure it out. I've been seeing more and more people are making videos about saying that it was easier to make money back in the day, that you could support a family on the paycheck from a fast food job, and that because YouTube was small, it's was so easy to get into, and how life was just so much easier. And I got to tell you, I grew up working in that point, and I never in my life have even made enough money to even qualify as poverty level. When I hear people saying about how easy life was, it's kind of annoying. So the way jobs used to work was you had your entry-level jobs. You had your fast foods, your Walmarts, your, all that wonderful, working for a local gas station, whatever, right? Then you had your quote-unquote higher-level jobs. These were factory jobs, places that there was a bit of a risk, or you had to work really hard to get into. And then you had, as well as your, your college jobs, And then there was a big monkey wrench thrown into the way jobs and everything worked. It was in about 2008 or so when they just kind of decided all factory jobs were like, you know what, fuck it. We're going to Mexico, we're going to China. All the factory jobs pretty much vanished from the country, leaving all of the factory workers to now be having to fight with all the entry-level jobs. All the people who used to work at factories, they're now all having to go to the fast food places and the Walmarts and everything like that to fight the snot-nosed kids who just got out of high school for a fucking job. And in the meantime, all the little college people were all, sitting all high and mighty, and then, then the pandemic happened, and all those tech jobs, everyone exploded for, a little bit, and then, just vanished. So now we literally have just, an entire population struggling to get fucking entry-level fast food jobs, and that's not the way this country was designed to operate. And it's funny because I've been warning people this is going to happen for like 20 fucking years now. But, no one listens to me, right? I'm just a dumb fucking anime watching, video game playing fucking dumbass who, whatever. But people are starting to catch on, and I'm glad of that. It really should have happened about 10 years ago. But now that we have noticed and established that the world is in fact falling apart, what then do we do about it? This is part of the reason I'm making this video and including my Ko-Fi link in the description, because I mean, now that we've established that all of the good main jobs are gone, everyone, like literally everyone, is struggling to try and maybe do some form of like online content creation or something. And so right now, though, like everything in the creative market is like completely flooded right now. And right now, no one is wanting to enter the workforce because what's the point? You're going to be working your entire life for a fucking paycheck that is going to be minimum wage until a law is passed where they can pay less. We've established that the world sucks. We've established everything is falling apart. We've established that. So now we have to know what we're going to do about it. Well, I wish I had a perfect solution, but my solution is this. Let's all try to keep our heads above water. Try to stay together in as much of a way as we can and communicate and talk. And it's like, if you have a friend who's into content creation, or maybe if you're into content creation yourself and you have a friend who's trying to get into it, try to lift them up too. You know, I am literally surrounded by probably the nicest and coolest people I have known in almost my entire life, and every one of them has either lost their job or is trying to stream to make a living or is dying right now or has been completely screwed over. But I want to be part of the solution rather than the problem. The solution seems to be to not accept the doomer mentality. I've been seeing a lot of people just accepting it. You know, the entire world is rigged against you. The entire everything, the job market, you know, AI, fucking, it all just comes together. And yes, for the moment, yes, everything is rigged against you. And rather than accepting the boomer mentality of like, oh, I just don't know what to do, life sucks, I'm just going to give up. What we need to do is we need to kind of band together. We need to kind of stick together, keep our heads up, and do what we can to support each other. It's not a perfect solution, and as much as I'd love to tell you the world is going to be fucking unicorn farts and lollipops, I'm not that guy. Let's all just try to weather the storm, keep our heads. All I know is that by the time the smoke clears, things are going to be better. So, in the meantime, let's just try to keep each other's heads above water. So, thanks for listening, and Donut out.